Hey gang, Dave Anderson, Pinpoint Multimedia. Hey, thanks for joining us here on Pinpoint Tips. One of the questions that we hear an awful lot of the time is, well, YouTube's great, but are there any other resources out there for distributing my video? And what should I know to make the decision as to whether to use YouTube or something else? And that is a great question, and it's one that as a small business owner, I've had to wrestle with as well to figure out what's the best mechanism for distributing video. And the real answer there is that all of the different services are changing so dramatically and so frequently that it's something that the answer I give you today may change. So I want to put that caveat out there that you kind of want to look for some things to figure out how to evaluate what makes the most sense for you. YouTube has seen one of the most phenomenal changes in the last year and a half that I've seen of any service. It was kind of the first major service for distributing video out there, and it's gotten very friendly in terms of the ability to build landing pages, the ability to track users, the ability to do interactivity using playlists and those types of things. And so it's pretty phenomenal. And the quality, which used to be a drag on YouTube, has now improved dramatically. So YouTube looks really good. Now, the real downfall that YouTube still has is that because it's a free service, it's still tagged down here in the bottom where it says YouTube. And you have to evaluate as you're looking at your brand and who you are, whether that's an issue for you or not. And if it is, then you may want to look at another type of a service. We also use Vimeo, which is a great service. They have terrific quality, very easy to use, and it's relatively inexpensive, and we pay about $60 a year to access it. Now, there's a couple of things on Vimeo different than YouTube. Vimeo does not want you to put content out there that is blatantly commercial. So you can't really put your, hey, come hire me type video out there. It's more community based, and so you want to be careful of that. The other thing that Vimeo offers is that they really don't have a limit on how big your video files can be or how long your video files are. YouTube has a 10-minute max, and most of the time videos over 10 minutes, that's those are getting long anyway, and you can always break it up. But in Vimeo, it's a 5 GB max, so it's a huge video you can put out there. We do a lot of training videos, we do a lot of meeting videotaping, and so Vimeo works really well for that, where we might have a 90-minute seminar that we want to put out, and so we use that mechanism there. There are other services like TubeMogul, which is an aggregator. Basically what you do is you upload your video to TubeMogul, and it goes out and distributes it to a variety of different locations that host videos. And that's an important thing as you're trying to promote a product or you're trying to promote something with your video. Getting it out into every little nook and cranny where people can be is a real important process. So again, the answer that you guys really want to look at is you want to spend some time looking at your distribution channel, looking at how you distribute videos, figuring out where the best place is, understanding that YouTube, owned by Google, is probably one of the most popular places, and if you want your video found, you need to have it on YouTube, even if you don't use YouTube to put the video on your site. So you'll find on our site a lot of times that we'll have the video run through Vimeo because it doesn't have the branding issues, but we also put it out here on Pinpoint Tips so that people who are just kind of cruising the web can find it. So hopefully that's been helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, 317-489-9195, or you can visit our website, pinpointmultimedia.us. Thanks.